power on my wheel, and I wanna win a mill, but I'm looking at the windowsill. Gotta take a better pill, gonna pay for what I did in my head, and my heart will foot the bill. Got a foot in my mouth because I'm kicking myself. I developed a habit of knocking on my front tooth. Looking uncouth, wanna hear the truth, give it to me straight, 151 proof.
Yo, what's up, world? It's your boy BlogXilla here with George Watsky, dope ass rapper, dope ass poet, dope ass person. We're sitting here inside Irving Plaza. My man's about to go on stage. How's it feel to be here in New York City?
I'm excited, man. The last time we played was Gramercy in July, and ever since then we've just been excited to come back. Yeah. We're sold out tonight, so yeah.
You doing something right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm excited.
How much have you changed since you walked on that Def Poetry stage till right now?
Man, so that was 2007. I was 19, and I mean, it's been 6 or 7 years. I've like gone through 3 different like career rebirths, and I thought that I was gonna have to figure out something else to do with my life, and then I had this video go super viral, the fast rap thing. That was 2 years ago now, and since then I've just been grinding away. I think I'm older, I've got more perspective. I think I'm more of a musician than I was at that point. I've always taken pride in my lyrics, but yeah, I think I roll with the punches more than I used to.
Cool. Now, how does one get a video to go viral? Like, was that something that you did, or was just happen through making a dope video?
You can't say I want to make a viral video then expect it to work. But there's certain things you can do that can help that happen. Like, I thought the video would do well, but I didn't think it would get 7 million hits in like 2 days, And at a certain point, I was like, this video is getting too big, and now I'm not gonna be able to get out of the shadow of being like the fast rapping tail kid, And that was a worry to me, a real worry. So, certain things we did, like title it "Tail Kid Raps Fast," help people click through. I think if it had just been called like Watsky rapping, it wouldn't have gotten anything, because like that's what people see. They see an image and a title, and that has to be why they want to watch it. So, certain things help. You make it short, you make it entertaining, you make it funny, you make it good. And if the content's not good, it's not going to be viral. So.
A rapping labradoodle, half a wasp and half a Jew. If you's a Saturday cartoon, I'll smack ya black and blue. I'm acting ratchet with Daffy Duck and snacking a rabbit stew. Yabba dabba doo.
To me, when I listen to your music, I feel like you are the epitome of keeping it real. Like, when people say keeping it real, they think, "Urgh." But to you, like, you keep it 100% real and true to yourself, and you turn out a bunch of money to do that too. So, like, why is it important to keep it super real in an industry which is so WWF?
I think people can smell a faker a mile away. If I were to rap about stuff I didn't know, it would come off as corny. And I mean, certain people think I'm corny anyway just for rapping about what I know, because that's not what they come to expect from hip-hop, and that's not what they come to the genre for. Like, we played Rock the Bells last summer, and there was definitely a group there who weren't feeling me, that will never be feeling me, because that's just not what they come to hip-hop for. It's a group of old school people. It's the heads that grew up on DMX and, people of that era, and like I did too, like I was a kid who was bumping all that like industry hip hop where, when 50 Cent was more popular, it was a different era, and then, folks like Kanye came along and revolutionized what people could rap about, how people in hip hop could dress and look, and then this whole new era of people like me came along, folks who grew up listening to hip hop, who are like a generation past Eminem, white kids who like, we rap about what we know, and that is like 3 generations removed from the founding fathers of hip hop. So I like to think that I'm honest about what I rap about at all times, and that people can take it or leave it.
Bitch is anybody in my way, it's not misogyny. But if you're blocking me, I will soon defeat you. I will build a bridge above you, or I'll tunnel underneath you. I will eat you and excrete you, and I'll feed you to the flowers. If I need to, I'll go through you and absorb your fucking powers.
This guy right here, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not heard, he said he's Mos Def meets Woody Allen. One of the illest lines I've ever heard. Why do you consider yourself Mos Def meets Woody Allen and not like a Jay-Z meets, Steven Spielberg?
I really just, first of all, those are 2 of my favorite artists of all time. I like them both because they're 2 artists who work in different mediums. Like, Mos is a singer, a rapper, an actor. Woody Allen is a writer, a director, an actor. And they're 2 people who follow their own voice. Mos Def doesn't give a fuck like what people want to hear from him. He'll do the album that he wants to put out. Whether, he sang on a whole album when no one wanted to hear that from him. They just wanted him to reproduce Black on Both Sides again.
One second though, but The Beggar and Panties are 2 of my favorite songs.
Yeah, no, I love that shit. I love that stuff. I love, his singing stuff, and I love his rapping stuff. I guess my point is that those are 2 artists who follow their own creative inspiration wherever it takes them. And they're 2 extremely different, Woody Allen is a neurotic Jewish dude, and that's the kind of family I come from. Most Def couldn't be further from the kind of background I grew up in, but I'm inspired by both of them.
Yeah. Now, tell me about your album. The new album is called Cardboard
Castles.
Cardboard Castles. Tell me about that album. Like, what we expect from that album? Why'd you name it Cardboard Castles?
Cardboard Castles is the title track from the album, and the title track's kind of like the heart and soul of it, which is, it's about creating what you want out of what you have. And I think if I were to like give you my elevator pitch why it's different than other hip-hop albums that are out now, you know, it's an aspirational album. It's about dreaming big and trying to make whatever you can out of yourself, and that's what 95% of MCs rap about. But what I think is the kind of what makes it different is that there's an understanding on that album that I'm one of 8 billion people on this planet, you know, that every one of us has a dream to follow, and that I'm not God's gift to the world, and that's something that a lot of MCs would disagree with. You know, they say I'm the chosen one, like I'm the best ever, I'm the greatest of all time, like no one can beat me. I don't believe in that mentality. I think that that's cocky, and that doesn't have an awareness of the fact that there's hella people out there who are deserving, who might not get their shot, you know, and I got a shot, and I'm appreciative of that, but that doesn't mean me better than everyone else.
Hold on, first off, I'm not a rapper, but I am gonna rap.
We're gonna do our best.
Yes. I'm like the new Tigger, but I'm not Tigger. I'm just that. That's something he can't say. Hold up, hold up, hold up. No way. Freestyles off the top. We never gonna stop. Me and my man George. G, poor G.
G, poor G. About to bring all the ladies into we or G.
They're straight gorgy.
Gorgy. But I take some 8.5s. Doesn't matter. We bring these beesies back to our hive. We stay alive. We survive. We thrive. That's what we do. Doesn't matter if your clothes are 6 layers or see-through.
Those 8.5s are going to you. I strictly want the 10s.
He wants
tens
the 10s.
And dimes. Those ones are mine. You can have the 8.5s. I think they're all outside.
They're all outside. I'll take the 8.5. He takes the dimes. I'll take the lemons and the limes. We'll make some Sprite.